All right, call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call for a motion to approve the minutes of the September 5th, 2023 meeting.
So move.
Been
Second.
moved. Seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Public forum for this evening. No one. Move on. Board reports and correspondence. Are we on time for the cafeteria?
Yes.
That's good to hear.
Yes, we are on time. We're going to plan a ribbon cutting ceremony. Well, we're trying to pick the date out, and we'll get you all the information. We're also thinking about doing a soft community event down there as part of the ribbon. We're working on it, but yes.
Committee report. John, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame's on for October 14th. We're in the process of getting all the ends tied up, and I think it's going to be a nice day. And we're hoping to have the breakfast in the elementary cafeteria if it's done in time. The Hall of Fame induction ceremony is on the 14th, and I thought we got a report that the cafeteria is supposed to be done early October. So if that's the case, it would be nice to have it there. And as I said, we've got two individual athletes, a coach, and a team going in. I think it's going to be another great day.
Thank you. Lisa, anything on the arts? Okay.
Completely open to suggestions or anybody who would like to.
So Jerry Mayer is very interested in it. So I may, he's one of the accountants over there, Mayer and Tully and Mayer. I will talk to him tomorrow and see if he can get a hold of you, because he really would like to work on something like that.
That would be fantastic. Please share my contact information, or you can email me through the school website, my email on there. And anyone else who would be interested in supporting that effort would be appreciated.
Thank you. Move on to board membership. John.
Yes, Mr. Matrician, I just want to say that I think we can all agree that the governor and state ed commissioner kept us locked down for too long for COVID. Near the end of the almost 2-year mandatory lockdown, Superintendent Wiles said our students are 2 years behind academically. When the governor withdrew the mask mandates, only to reinstate them a few weeks later, I protested. At that time, Board President Matrician said it's a mandate, by the way, which is not a law, and we have to follow the science. Well, I think we can also all agree that the science facts have now come out, and we know beyond a reasonable doubt that masks do not prevent the spread of COVID and may in fact cause more damage to young people. And additionally, we know that the vaccines do not stop the spread of COVID. I've talked to some of my educational colleagues over the last few weeks, and we're seeing in colleges and medical offices they're mandating masks again. I just want to say I think a lot of that is political, and I would hope that the administration and my colleagues on the board will not support this if they come down again. We've already caused too much damage to our kids. And in the last couple of years, we spent tens of thousands of dollars on remediation, on mental health, on helping kids that went through that. And I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Matrician, I will not comply if that comes down. And I hope the board will be supportive of that. Thank you.
I think Fauci changed his mind when he saw you with that Cleveland Browns outfit on here. I think that's
we'll see.
That's what changed it. But thank you for that report. Back to join us is our trusty, worldwide renowned correspondent of news, Mr. Jack Henry. Jack, congratulations and welcome back.
So for happenings and events tonight, the senior high school's focus for the 23-24 school year is for every student to stay on point. The junior high school open house will take place on September 27th outside in front of the high school lobby, weather permitting. The back to school community cleanup, which is going to be hosted by the student council, will take place on September 30th from 11 to 1. The rain date is October 7th. we found that the village cleanup near April Day was really successful, and we were asked upon to have another one throughout the year. So that will be happening on the 30th. For athletics now, the fall sports are underway. The varsity boys soccer team hosted Highland yesterday in the rain, winning the game by a final score of 4-1. And the football team hosted Pine Plains in their home opener last week. Despite losing the game, everyone showed up and we had a great home crowd. Finally, for fundraisers, the senior class is selling Krispy Kreme. The juniors are going to be selling Other Ideas Fudge next week. The class of 2026 is selling Damn Good Honey. The class of 2027 is selling Mums. The class of 2028 is selling Corey's Pickles. And the high school music department is having their annual popcorn and coffee fundraiser. And finally, we are back to school, which also means we are back to selling Blue Devils merchandise. This is a year-round fundraiser where anyone can buy t-shirts, hoodies, and more. We have a new link, and it is www.feaprinting.com/collections/Ellenville/middle/school, or you can use the QR code.
Thank you, Jack.
It's a long
It was
it's a
definitely
long
long.
link, but
Yeah,
it's better that we give it out.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that on the website?
I don't believe it is. I think it's a separate link for it.
Jack,
But
if you can see us, we can try to get you something on the website for a link. I'm sure it'll fit somewhere.
there might be.
Yeah. There is
I
one.
do know for a fact I have it on my cell
It
phone,
is
but it's there.
Jack, you might not believe this, I didn't get to write down everything you said in that slash there slash.
It's all right. Neither did I.
Okay.
Kelly thinks it's on the website. Go ahead.
I have a shortened.
Wait, put your,
There is a shortened.
Okay.
No.
okay, here.
We do have a shortened URL. It's tinyurl.com/ECSD merch. So MERCH. And that will take you to the same site.
Thank you.
All right, there'll be a quiz on that later. Superintendent Lisa Wiles.
So I do want to report that we are off to a really good start of a new school year. Our sports teams are competing. I really encourage anyone to check out a game or two. And the last thing I have this evening is that tomorrow evening here in the Senior High Media Center, we'll be having one of our students graduate for a summer graduation at 5 o'clock here.
Can you just make
That's
sure
all
that
I-
we get more than one day's notice to these events, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Napoli is absent with notice. Deputy Superintendent Kelly White.
Oh, you sure can. I have to tell Tim.
Included in the board packet is some information that one of our senior high school counselors put together, Tracy Berry. She organized a series of college visits. So students this year so far will have the opportunity to visit Ulster County Community College, the Lineman Institute of the Northeast, SUNY New Paltz, Marist, SUNY Albany, and Hudson Valley Community College. In addition, there'll be additional college visits coordinated by Frank Mulhern under the Go Beyond Greatness program that we'll have hopefully a proposal at the next board meeting to approve the contracts for Go Beyond Greatness. Additionally, not in the board packet because it was shared with me after the fact, Tracy Berry did coordinate a college fair. She did the board presentation last year on that. This year we partnered with an organization called CASDA, and we have over 45 colleges coming here in early October, including one of the military branches. And in addition, we'll continue to have colleges and military branches hosted here in our student support office. They have to just fill out a request form to come in. So we're excited to continue to provide access to those opportunities and promote college and careers for our students.
That it?
Oh, Jody had a question.
Jody.
So the college fair, that's going to be during the day?
Yes.
Anything in the evening for families to come to, or is it just during the day, or can families come with their come to the students?
This year, we're doing it during the day. The way that the organization CASDA, what they do is they'll work in different regions. So the colleges that are coming to us, their representatives are down here because they're traveling to different schools. So we got on their calendar a little late. So hopefully next year, we're going to have a daytime and then an evening. But I think the organizations, the colleges that we have coming, I think are doing an evening at Port Jervis that night. So they kind of all travel in packs together, but we're going to get on their calendar hopefully for earlier next year so we can do a daytime for students and then an evening for families to come back, which is a popular model that schools have.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to personnel resolutions. Where applicable, upon a recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that the following substitute personnel be appointed to the 23-24 school year.
Move the list as presented.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? I'll abstain. My daughter's on that list. (5.2). Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that Jennifer Nacarato's resolution dated September 5th, 2023 be rescinded.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved that co-curricular personnel is set forth and attached list be approved at the contractual rate for the 2023-24 school year.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. John?
Yeah, Phil, I know last year we had some empty spaces here. How are we doing filling up the co-curriculars, the extracurriculars, and those positions?
I'll put a report in the next packet so you can see what's open. We're making slow progress.
Thank you.
Anybody else? If not, all those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Upon the recommendation, superintendent of schools be it resolved that the memorandum of agreement between the Ellenville Central School District and the ETS RPA Teachers Unit be approved as attached.
So moved.
Been moved. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Resolved that Michael Regan be appointed as the Dignity for All Students Act Coordinator at no additional remuneration. Been moved.
Second.
Seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Policy resolutions for this evening.
Motion move 6.1 and 6.2.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Education resolutions for this evening. Student IEPs, be it resolved, the attached list of student IEPs be acknowledged as appropriate. There are 21.
Move the list. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Resolved that the Ed Bud Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 be established pursuant to the terms and criteria designated by the donor
So
annually.
moved.
Been moved.
Second.
Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Construction resolutions.
Motion move 8.1 to 8.7.
Second.
Move second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. Other resolutions for this evening. 9.1, upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, be it resolved the attached 23-24 non-resident student contract be approved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. 9.2, resolved that the school shared decision-making plan be approved effective September 1, 2023 through June 30th, 2025 as attached.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Resolved that the Board of Education of the Ellenville Central School District pursuant to Section 7 of that certain lease dated April 13, 2021, consents to the Ellenville Little League subletting a portion of the premises to the town of Worthing for the purpose of providing flag football for the period between September 20th, 2023 and December 1st, 2023. Subject to the, it's been moved,
Second.
seconded, discussion. John?
Yeah, I'd just like to say that over the last couple of years with COVID and all of that, we certainly haven't had to deal with requests for fields and places like that, and I think we're on our way back pretty well now that well, the league has agreed through the lease to allow the flag football to play, and it's a nice thing to see the kids getting back out and participating.
Thank you. Anybody else? If not, all those in favor? Opposed? No one? Motion carries. Mark your calendar for the next meeting, October 3rd, 2023. Anybody have anything for that next agenda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? No one. Motion carries. We're adjourned.